I can't think of a better way to welcome my return than with the most gangster member of Low Music, Shine Sinatra himself. I am dressed in all black today, like I'm gonna rob something, which is perfectly appropriate for this review because Shine Sinatra surprised me. Let's get into this joint.
You're now listening to Araab music.
Alright, I don't know what I was expecting, but when it comes to Low Music project, and I'm really into that introspective type of stuff, and based off the name of the project, Blue Dream and Cartoonz, I was expecting something more introspective, but it turned out to be a gangster rap album. Now, or gangster rap for EP, whatever. Like it's too short to be an album, but anyway, I wasn't expecting that. So Shine Sinatra, we give you some claps for that because you surprised me, kept me on my toes with that one. But what I will say is I'm thrilled that Shine Sinatra finally made a debut because of all the four members of Low Music, he kind of took a back seat until Knowledge Born. So like we didn't get to really get a taste of Shine Sinatra until now. And yeah, now he's finally releasing a solo project and everything, which is good. And I'm thrilled to have him. So here we are with Blue Dreams and Cartoonz. Now, I listened to the EP from top to bottom, and my standout track that stood out to me the most was Whole New Breed. And here's why. Proper is the first feature. He's got two features on here. Proper Cologne from, I don't know if I'm pronouncing the name right, from Complex Fusion, which is another group that they're affiliated with, and Shadow the Great, of course, of Low Music. So this track is very gritty, gangster type of vibe where you're going through the club about to go kill some people. But I love it. It's the best sounding track on the album to me, just cohesively, and I love collaborations anyway. So Proper is the first verse, and his cadence, I love his rap voice, and I mean that in the most heterosexual way possible. I love his rap voice. I heard him in Complex Fusion coming out with an album. I'm still listening to that mixtape, Too Ill to Kill. I might insert that as the fourth review of this series because Oh So Dope took out his project before I could review 14 or whatever. But yeah, Proper started the gritty, set the whole tone for the track very well. It just immaculate. Yeah, you listen to this track, man, you'll hear why I love his cadence so much. Shine Sinatra killed the hook, of course. I love how they had the muted gun sounds in the background, typical gangster type stuff. Shine Sinatra's verse, even though he is the author of this project, I will say he had the weakest verse on here. And that's not because I don't respect it. It was just typical talking trash type verse. But Shadow the Great had the best verse on here, and here's why. Because he was so creative with it. Like he had a little bit of knowledge to it. Oh well, Proper and Shine Sinatra were spitting just that gangster type of stuff. She had a little bit of knowledge to it, but it still had a hard, gritty edge to it. And he put the Desert Eagle to their chest, bang. I have never heard somebody describe a gun as a Desert Eagle. That's pretty clever. That's really clever because I listen to a lot of rap. I listen to Golden Era rap. I listen to New Age rap. I listen to a lot of gangster rappers and stuff, and I have never seen somebody use it like that. Maybe I'm not digging deep enough, but when you hear rappers talk about guns, and they talk about them a lot, as a listener, you're looking for a creative angle because everybody talks about the same stuff: rap, money, guns, killing, sex. So I'm big props to Shadow the Great for coming up with that creative simile or metaphor for a gun. That Desert Eagle, that's pretty slick. So that's what makes this track the best on the EP for me. As far as the review of the whole EP as a whole, I would have to say it's more of, it kind of threw me for a loop because when I heard Knowledge Born, I heard Shine Sinatra's dope, deep message and storytelling type verses. I thought, we're actually getting a real taste of them. So I was kind of hyped up for like more of an introspective version of him on this project. But that's not what we got, but that's okay. The thing about this album is the 7 tracks minus the intro and interlude by Kadaf is they're all basically the same track with a different flavor. Like the same talking this type of trash, braggadocious, type of thing. Now, I didn't like that too much because I was a little disappointed, I'm gonna be honest, but because it's too repetitive for me. It's just too repetitive. Now, I loved Wicked Bush. I loved because you know he represented from Flatbush, Brooklyn and stuff, but still, I just think like he was talking like all that trash for the whole tape. And to be honest, besides Whole New Breed and maybe Get Back and Wicked Bush, I'm not gonna be playing a lot of this stuff too often. I might pay Worry About Mine. Don't get me wrong, this is an excellent project, but because it's so repetitive, you could literally summarize the whole project with the Pyrex song that came out like 3 years ago. And to me, and without the My Style featuring Oh So Dope on it, that was an extra disappointment for me. So, but anyway, I'm glad Shine Sinatra is here. So I think what Shine Sinatra's plan is, I could be wrong, because you know how I love to theorize, but I think his plan is to get this off his chest. This was created like alongside Knowledge Born, where he kept his introspective stuff for Knowledge Born and put his braggadocious stuff on here and decided to put this out later, and he's going to give us an album later with his more introspective stuff, because I've been listening to the Loaf TV episodes and I've seen that they have some more introspective stuff from him. He's holding back, so I'm looking forward to that. So yeah, but anyway, Shine Sinatra, Blue Dreams with Cartoonz. This is the I'm Smashed live from the multiverse. I'm out.